are trying to figure out where the antidotes are. So we're going back and forth between Jigsaw and Eric Matthews and what's going on in the house. So in the basement, as they're kind of searching around this house, they find a message for Obi, which I don't fucking understand because it looks like Obi to me. It's spelled the exact same way as Obi-Wan Kenobi, but it's Obi. And this guy's he looks like a fucking crackhead or something. You know what I'm saying, Vic?
Yeah, for sure. And his name's stupid.
Yeah. And the message for him basically gives out the info that Obi helped in the capture of everybody in the house. He helped kidnap these people. So automatically everybody's like, fuck this guy. And he's like, you would have done the same thing. But you don't really get any info on why he did it other than he was kind of either paid to do it or forced into it. It could have been either. Look at what happened to Zeb in the first one.
Yeah, we're going to say paid. No, we'll say forced.
So, what you find out is two of the antidotes are actually inside this furnace. And so everybody tells him that he's going to be the one to crawl in there. And you get kind of a cool scene where Xavier threatens him with a knife, and he cuts himself with the knife. He's like, if you're gonna threaten me, you might as well go ahead and cut me. I'm like, oh, shit, this motherfucker's crazy. So this guy crawls into this furnace, okay? And while he's in there, he crawls all the way to the back, and he pulls one of the antidotes, and he goes to pull the other one, and when he pulls it, it actually closes the door to this furnace. And he while he's in there, he's fucking getting roasted alive. They're all trying to get him out, and it looks like while this is going on that there's like a dial that he could turn because like the devil's pointing at it, and I think that would actually turn it off. But this guy's like too scared to get to it. Does it feel like there was a deleted scene or something where this guy's like scared of fire? You know what I'm saying? Like it felt like there was something going on there more than what they told us.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, probably. I got the unrated version and it's no different. So, but yeah, I think
Me
there's
too.
something that should be there.
I do too. But doesn't that make sense? Like, why would he sit there and not try, at least try? I mean, fuck sitting there getting roasted. I'd get roasted for a second rather than just burning and dying,
Yeah, screw that.
Yeah, okay, so he notices this switch, like I said, that could have turned off the fire next to a drawing of the devil. And on the tape, Jigsaw says, when you're in hell, only the devil can help you out. So I just don't understand why this guy didn't try. It's weird. So I think there's probably some backstory to him, at least maybe a 2-second backstory where he's scared of fire. But who knows why? Because I feel like this guy just wasn't hashed out completely, They wanted to get down to their hour-and-a-half runtime, and I have not watched deleted scenes if there are any, and I don't know, but I feel like that's the deal. But what's really fucked up about this scene where he burns alive is they actually get one of the doors open, and this guy's hanging out. And to me, there's something that's really fucked up about this. This guy's half of his body's in there getting roasted, and you know what's going on, but you can also see him hanging out, and you can see his fucking face. And there's something even more disgusting than him just being in there getting roasted. I don't know what it is about it, but it's more disturbing.
Yes, sir. That's crazy.
So he didn't get either one of the syringes out, and Xavier's going nuts. And Xavier's just this big Mexican dude who's fucking, you can tell he's nuts. Apparently he's a drug dealer, which we'll get into later. All right, well, next, we find the door. Yeah, go ahead.
What? I said quit being racist.
He is. He's a big Mexican drug lord. I'm not making it. Okay, maybe he's not Mexican, but he's Hispanic, that's for sure. Maybe he's Cuban. He's probably Cuban. Or Puerto Rican. So,
yep.
A door without a padlock is found, and Xavier actually pushes in the door, which starts a countdown timer, which sucks because we already have a countdown, and they only have 2 hours to get the fuck out of here. And they find another tape. Because Jigsaw loves leaving tapes around for people. You better watch it. He might have a sex tape. Can you just imagine a tape of him, he's like, oh, yeah, give me cancer, baby. And with his voice, that'd be weird.
I can honestly say I never did until right this moment.
Me either. That just tells you my fucking mind frame right now. While I'm sitting here drinking. Yeah, I'm sitting here drinking Gumption, woodchuck, hard cider, served cold. I am naturally gluten free. I'm happy. So anyway,
I'm drinking red apple ale, not gluten free, but I'm happy.
Yeah. So they find another tape, like I said. Jigsaw condemns Xavier for being a drug dealer. See? Told you he's a fucking drug dealer. And what you find is this pit, and I bet you this part fucks you up, a pit with thousands of used hypodermic syringes. And inside this pit, there's going to be a key with an antidote hidden within it. And instead of searching through the pit himself, Xavier, who is a fucking sick asshole, he throws Amanda in. Amanda, who's not wearing any shoes or anything. She's got like the softest clothes on of the bunch. I mean, some other people have jeans and shit. She looks like she just woke up out of bed. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
He took a page out of my book.
I don't know if we talked about this yet, but Amanda's here. You can see her wrist taped because she's a cutter. You know, she was a drug addict, but now she's a cutter. So Jigsaw's once again putting her through the bullshit because she doesn't take care of herself and doesn't appreciate life. So anyway, Xavier throws her in. And this is fucking brutal, you know what I mean? She's crawling around these broken syringes, needles everywhere. And Vic, talk about this scene, man. What were you feeling watching this? Because it's pretty... I mean, it's not the thing I can't watch, but you can feel the pain she's going through on this.
I hate it. Like, it's another one of the scenes, man. It's just like, I just don't want to look. You know what I'm saying? I did, but I don't want to. So it's not like watching baby, some of them where I just have to look away or whatever, but it's just, it's uncomfortable. That's probably the best way to put it.
This bothers me. I'm not going to lie. This isn't one of those that completely makes me ill, though. But I will say it's effective as hell. And I know it works on a lot of people. And it works on me, too, just not to the extent of some other people. Because I guess, I mean, it's nasty, but I can handle that a little better than some other things, which we'll get into in a little bit. It is just fucking, oh, God damn. Well, she finds the key. But Xavier fails to unlock the door before the timer runs out. And he gets all pissed off at her. I'm like, motherfucker, you just threw her in a bed of syringes. And, you know, the antidote remains locked up. I'm surprised everybody didn't gang up on Xavier and kill his ass at this point. Because, you know, you can't trust this motherfucker. You know?
Yeah.
So,
the only time I like syringes is wrestling, by the way. That's what I...
Say what?
I said the only time I like syringes is wrestling.
Yeah, in the cheek.
Yeah.
So we go back to Jigsaw's office now, or his lair, and he kind of reveals that the people trapped in the house are all criminals who were framed by Eric Matthews at one point, and that his son may be in danger should the others find out who he is. So he's like, oh, fuck, you know what I mean? Look what I've gotten myself into. So Matthews starts getting pissed off with Jigsaw's philosophical bullshit. And Carrie, or whatever the chick's name is, you know, they can't really, they're not getting what they need from Jigsaw, which is like to get his son out of there. So she says, trash his work. You know, trash his work. It means something to him. So he starts trashing all Jigsaw's models and plans, and Jigsaw is just like, go ahead, destroy it. I don't give a fuck. I'm like, Jigsaw doesn't give a damn about anything. He's like, I'm fucking dying. I really like it because whenever Eric Matthews first talks to him, he's like, it's something like, I'm going to rip your head off. And he's like, I don't mean to, mock you, detective, but I'm a cancer patient. There's not much you can do to me. And I'm like, he does kind of have that on you. What are you going to do, kill him? He doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah. It's, you know, I guess it's kind of whatever to him, huh?
Yep, he doesn't give a damn. What are you going to do to him? He didn't give a shit. Well, we go back to the house again now, and you've got Xavier, who's abandoned the others because, you know, he's taken his raft on the way out of Cuba, and he's formed his own nation now. So he finds a colored number written on the back of Gus's neck, Dead Gus. And he realizes what he was talking about, you know, what Jigsaw was talking about number, you know, the combinations in the back of your minds. and he realizes the combination to the safe is on the back of people's necks. And he's like, okay. So he pulls out a knife, and he tells Jonas, this black dude, to turn around. Jonas is a cool dude of the group. Like, out of everybody, he's one of the ones that you kind of feel for, even though, you know he's a criminal. You just kind of feel for him. And Jonas assumes Xavier means him, he wants to fucking hurt him, so he fights back, and they get into this big fight. And Jonas is fucking up Xavier for a while, but he starts having a fit. He's coughing up this blood, and Xavier fucking takes advantage of him and hits him with this. How do you explain it, Vic? It was a baseball bat with nails in it, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So, of course, he gets his number now. Now he starts stalking the people that are left over. So you've got Laura, who's one of the girls in there. And do we ever find out why Laura's in here? We know she was a criminal, but do we ever find out why?
If we do,
this is the blonde. I know the dark-haired chick, the Mexican or whatever she is. She's like, she's a hooker, but I don't know what the blonde is.
Probably
Yeah, we never find out for sure what her deal is. So she notices an X marking a painting on the wall, and once they lift it up, they find a photo tacked to the back of it. And, the photo shows that Daniel is the son of Eric Matthews. So everybody's like, you little motherfucker. And he's like, I didn't know, and they're lucky it wasn't like Xavier and the black guy who found out, because it might have been bad for him, So Laura finds this clue, but then she fucking dies from the poison. Why do you think some people are dying faster than others? Do you think they gave it out at different times, or just she's maybe smaller than the rest of them? Because she is kind of small compared to the rest, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I would assume. Like, I'm sure it's kind of like the alcoholics, and each body type has a different tolerance, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I guess so. It's interesting, though. But, yeah, she's the first one to go, and she's another one that really didn't do anything wrong so much, and we don't even know what her deal was. Like, I feel like there's a couple stories here without answers as to what the deal was. Like, we got a little bit about Abby, and we know the hooker, and we know the drug dealer, but we're not really sure about some of the other ones. And what I also find fucked up is that Jonas, when he was arguing with Xavier, he was saying that he had family there and that there's people looking for him, and if they don't find him, they're going to come after his family. And I'm like, well, I guess they're coming after his family now. You know what I'm saying? Because Jonas dies in there, and so they're going to come after his fucking family, whoever it is. Good job, Jonas, you fuck up.
That's fucked up.
Well, the Hispanic hooker, and I assume she's Hispanic, her name's Addison, she somehow finds another unlocked room, and she stumbles in there, and they've got this glass box containing an antidote. And it was a trap that was actually meant for Gus. And she gets caught in it. I don't know how to describe this thing. It's like Chinese finger cuffs, but you can't really get out. And she's got her arm stuck in this thing, and I guess it's like starting to deglove her. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. It's pretty horrible. Them things suck.
Yeah, it's cut the shit out of her. You can tell. Like, she's bleeding all over her arms. And plus, she's got this fucking issue going on with the poison that's in her. Hey, we got somebody from New Jersey on the line. I have no idea who, but hey, good for them. They might just be
David.
Is it? David, what's up, David?
What's going on?
What up, fella?
Not a whole hell of a lot. Just hearing about.
Yeah. Well, let's see here. We are to the point of Saw 2 where the Hispanic hooker puts her arms in the glass box, and she's stuck there now. And I'm thinking if she tries to pull her way out, she's basically going to skin herself. I mean, it's not like explicit as to what's going on other than the fact that she can't get the fuck out. So, if she would have actually taken some time to look around, she would have seen the key hanging from the ceiling on the other side of the box. But, of course, Xavier comes in. Again, he's the drug dealer. He comes to her, and, she's screaming for help, and he just kind of brushes her hair to the side, and he's like, it's going to be okay. And he gets her number, for the combination that he's figured out how to get.
Yep.
So